Sensei Mish here with another behind the scenes episode of Kyusho Korner. As we move into season 4, which will just be coming up in a couple weeks here, I wanted to give all my viewers kind of a behind the scenes look of how Kyusho Korner comes together. So last week we talked about reference material. This week I want to talk about graphics. Now I have to let everybody know I am not very good at graphics. I mean, I know how to use some programs, but yeah, what you see has taken me years to be able to actually do. I'm just scratching the edges of what those programs can actually do in reality. Put a pen in my hand, I can barely draw a stick figure. You compare that to, say, Grandmaster Bram Frank or even Professor Dan Anderson. Seeing their drawings is like Leonardo da Vinci, let's go to my computer and we will kind of show you some of the things that I've been working on, some of the concepts that I've been thinking, and let's do that. All right, so we are at the computer. As you can see, this is the famous, I guess somewhat famous, Kyusho Korner logo. This is what I've been using since day one. I like the look of this logo. I don't think I'm actually going to change it. One of the things that is kind of been the branding of Kyusho Korner is that it opens to this logo. It kind of has like a white noise static transition, and then you have the start of the episode. I want to try and keep that same feel, but I want to change the difference. Now in season 3, I actually added the actual sound of white noise, or this actual static sound during the transition. And it's kind of funny, one of the reasons I did that is because when I started using that transition, I liked it, but I knew it was silent. However, when I saw it, I heard the sound. Now, knowing not everybody's like that, I decided, well, I'm just going to actually add the sound because I thought that was kind of cool. But for season 4, I want to change it up just a little bit. Instead of it opening to this logo, we're going to have it open up with me, intro, teaser, hey, this is what we're going to learn today, and then we're going to go into basically kind of the logo, and then transition back into the regular episode. Now, I don't know if I just want to keep it just like this. I have thought, since I want to kind of keep the theme of static, I have thought about using that as a background. Kind of busy. I don't know. I kind of go back and forth. I've actually, and I've actually gone, instead of having that, we're gonna raise that logo a little bit. So, of course, you can see I've already have some of these things preset because I've been playing with them. One of the things I had thought about, because this is going to be, the logo is going to be part of the transition, is actually putting the episode number and the point name, or the title of the episode. So something like this. I kind of like this. This was I posted a picture a few weeks ago with this picture kind of in the background, kind of promoting that season 4 was going to be starting. Yeah, I don't know. This is kind of why I like to just play, simply because I don't know if I'm actually going to go this route. But I know I want to go with a new transition. I just don't know what the look of it's going to be. And of course, I'm not completely sold on the fonts. For me, fonts, visuals are very, very big. So, but I want people to be able to read the text as well. So now, if we let's get rid of all this. I'm gonna go down here. We'll get rid of that. Go to the black background. Now, one of the things we've had, and this is a screen capture from a previous behind the scenes episode. So this logo down here in the corner, same logo. You'll notice it is a little bit different than than that. So this one, a little bit bigger, and you can kind of see how the white is bigger. So when we have that compared to that, that's something that I did at the beginning of season 3. I wanted to kind of clean it up, make it not look so disjointed. That's not the word I really want to use, but anyway, I want to clean it up. I think I'm going to keep that corner logo. I kind of like that. I had played and thought about maybe doing kind of like the transparent ghost type of logo, corner logo, but I decided, nah, I just want to stick with this. So that's really not going to change too much. One of the things, and I'll keep this up here, one of the things that I had done in the past was add social media tags, and I started doing this last season. Actually, not even at the beginning. I started kind of halfway through, simply because I wanted people to be, we're not just a web series. I've got, I teach martial arts. I post other pictures and stupid stuff. So I figured, okay, well, I'm trying to, I'm not the greatest social media guy. I'm trying to become better, but I figured, hey, why not post my stuff so people can follow me elsewhere? So anyway, so I posted this, and I like Star Trek, and so I used a Star Trek style font, but you can't really read it very well. And then of course, say let's put it up against another background. Okay, yeah, it maybe look a little bit better here, but still not so not so much. So I decided I wanted to change that too. Now, if we bring this up, so let's do that. So I kind of change it to, white background, letters, lettering you can read, something a little bit clearer that stands out. So whether you have that or that, it's still there. Now, one of the things that that I figured out how to do in Final Cut is to be able to move, and actually in Photoshop, I actually have to have it tagged, but actually move this around. So it's not always going to be down here in the corner or here. I could have it pop up over here, pop up over here. Let's kind of play with this picture. There you go. You can kind of put it in between my hands so I'm holding it. Now, of course, if we get, say we add my son in there, now this is my son's, he wanted to be tagged. Again, I could have my tag down here and then his tag, up over here, or maybe we'll just put it next to each other's heads. Of course, it's only going to be there for just a little bit, but I wanted to start doing that to not just promote myself, but, promote the other people. So, my son's a big social media guy, thought that, tag him in there as well. Of course, I also work with Sensei Uriel out in Hillsboro. He's been in a bunch of my episodes, so of course I created, I had a tag for him too. So now Thomas, my other student, he has not yet given me permission to promote him, but once he does, he'll get one too, just because I like to give credit where credit's due. So if you want to start following somebody, you can start following somebody. So now you can notice between Winston's and mine, oops, wrong one. If I'm just going to put these side by side, you can kind of see how mine has a little bit of depth and his are flat. I was just playing with that today. Not sure if, where I want to go with that, but I've always kind of been kind of a depth person, not really a flat person, but I don't know. Well, jury's still out on that. Plus, the size. Is this too big compared to my other one? Now, the other ones, when I had it, let's try and bring that up again. Of course, that is, and let's get rid of Hillsboro's there. So if you have that here, of course, it's a different size. It's much smaller than the last one. I want it to be small, but I don't want it to be too small. That's the other thing. So anyway, just more graphics that I've been playing with. All right, so when we get into our pressure point stuff, we have had this. So, you got the pressure point, the tags, all the little pertinent information, and then kind of information of where it goes. I actually have some of these just kind of stock. Oh, there's our button. So I can just kind of sit and move these around. So, I just kind of move it around. I've got the full body here. So then I can just kind of get on that bullseye and then move that around to where it needs to go. Haven't decided if I'm going to continue to use this style format or if I'm going to use the complete anatomy program and some of those graphics. If I do the complete anatomy graphics, it'll probably be on episodes that'll be for members only on the Pressure Point or on the Kyusho Korner website. So anyway, so I've got that. And then, of course, one thing that people may not know about, I think I've mentioned it here and there, but when I've got I have these things called Kyusho information sheets, and they're available on KyushoKorner.com, only for members. Right now, master level members, and basically it's a Kyusho information sheet that that kind of gives all the pertinent information. It's in a PDF. You can download it, and it has, again, a picture like this. So again, I just kind of choose, I choose where that point is, and just like that, and then this comes up. So kind of give you an idea of what that looks like. You have this. Now, of course, I quick cut there so I could bring up this page, but essentially it is a PDF. It has our location, local anatomy, how to activate it, polarity, element, time active, and then what episode it comes from, other different stuff, and then it allows you to actually type in the other information. This point is really cool. Other notes. Now this one specifically, large intestine 10, this is available to everybody. I make this one free off the website, but again, it's a PDF, and I have pretty much one sheet for every single pressure point. Again, that is KyushoKorner.com, members only. Oh, we'll cancel that. So anyway, so there you go. Just a little bit of what I'm doing with graphics and things that I've been working on when it comes to season 4, other things that I do behind the scenes that way. When you go back to your dojo or to your computer, after you watch one of my episodes, just remember, play, have fun, always be good to your uke, and I'll see you on the next video.